Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to an episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. As of Buha, we're playing Succession Synergy. It's the year 1735. My leader is 26 years old, and in the last 11 years, I suppose, since he took the crown, we have dramatically increased the green in Africa over here. We just recently finished a war against Ethiopia, liberated a couple of people, because that's what we are. We are liberators, and we are probably going to have to go after Songhai very shortly. However, we are currently at 90% overextension, so we're going to have to wait for a bunch of cores to finish. Plus, we'll need more admin power to be able to core the next batch of stuffs. Let's go ahead and increase the autonomy over here. It's not going to bring the unrest down. Actually, these guys are going to uprise regardless, and same thing here. I think I'll actually let that go, because the recent uprising is a -20, and so that'll balance out. But these recent uprisings have gone away. There's a lot of instability. Being overextended doesn't help. So we're definitely going to have to do a wee bit of rebel busting, but that's okay, because we're in a good position to do that. Take you guys and just park you, I don't know, over here for now. I'm going to take you guys, I'm going to split you something like that. I'm going to group you two up together there. I want you guys to join in over there. I want you to go there. And are you guys moving? Yeah, you guys are moving. Alright, and I think that is plentiful. We still have an army over here that I think was doing a little bit of rebel busting, but I think what we will do is move it closer over to this side. I should probably go around and dismantle these forts to save some money. But I think forts are cool, man. Reduce overextension, yes, that would be wonderful. I mean, it's not much of a meaningful reward, but it's something. I suppose that's okay. Offer alliance. I wonder. Protectorize them. Like, can we... Too technologically advanced. Oh, so we can protectorize them, but not vassal them. Yeah, okay. So we'll have to conquer them at some point. I just wondered if we could diplo-annex them, but I guess that's not going to be the case. That's fine. We'll just conquer them later on. Sure. I will give you military access for now. What kind of... Oh, revolutionaries. Yeah, I don't particularly care what happens to your country. Try not to break things too badly so that when I conquer you, things are slightly more awesome for me. Would you do that? Thanks. You go over there. And yeah, we'll just hang out and do a little bit of rebel busting while we wait for things to core. And I mean, at some point, I may want to decide to just power through admin technology. Actually take a pause from coring to lower the cost of future coring by getting our way up to tech level 27. But I don't know. Portugal, you're still over here, huh? We need to make sure, actually, to spy on you so that we can put some claims there. I mean, we've already got a claim on Spain for them, but I'll see if I can get some more. Ottomans have started to westernize. That's actually going to mean they're going to be horrendously broken while they do that. If there was ever a time to go to war against the Ottomans, it would, in fact, be now. Or, you know, very, very, very soon. Let's hold off on Portugal, then. And let's make sure we've got a claim down here. I would still probably prefer to do the imperialism war, but Constantinople is very, 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 very far away. Whereas if we just put a war goal down here, we can get a lot of ticking war score early on in the war and just accumulate that, and that's probably going to be better. I don't know if we can actually take all this stuff in one go, though. It's a great question. Oh, one of our advisors died. We've got... We're making good money. Yeah, well, right now, not so much. No, I'll just lose the prestige. Yeah, I should dismantle these forts. Because I would probably like the level 3. We are ahead on military, so it's not like we've got huge pressure. Let's split the difference. Go level 2, we'll get the morale guy, and that's going to be okay. Alright, let's get rid of these forts. You, go away. I mean, I could also do a bunch of mothballing, but... Destroy Bastion. Destroy the castle. And that one. And that one. And that's my capital, and then we can probably get rid of these over here too. Save a ton of money. I'm actually going to keep this one because it's a nice choke point. And maybe this too, because we're going to be fighting these guys, and them having this like mountain thing to deal with is going to be kind of entertaining to me. So that'll improve our economy a tiny bit more as well. I mean, we've got plenty of money in the bank, obviously, but yeah. So do a little bit more rebel busting. Things will also improve once things are cored. That's going to be good. Speaking of cores, we got a few kicking in here, but there's a bunch of others that are going to take a little while to do. So we'll see about get those finished up. And yeah, it may be the right thing to wait until we get to 27. Well, no, we're going to jump on the Ottomans, but the Ottomans war is going to take a while. But I think that might be what we prioritize. Ooh, colony became self-sustaining. Which one's that one? Down over there. We've got a revolt as well. And that actually did free up a colonist, so... And we'll go and finally send one over here. So where's the rebels? Way down there. Of course, it would be out of my way. So let's send you guys down to there. And send you to over there. Then we'll group up and that'll be fine. Okay. No problemo. Lots of buildings that we could build. I got lots of money. It's a little late in the game for some of the buildings to really pay off. But it wouldn't be too bad. Oh, we've got some conversions. Very nice. Let's do some more of that. And nope, we don't want an alliance over there. No, thank you. Claims fabricated. Speaking of, we've got a free thing. Oh, we need to build a spy network in the Ottoman territory. I'm going to take one of you guys. Boop. And stay behind. Thank you. Meet up there. Go, detach, and smash. And all cleaned up. Autosave, autosave, autosave. Grab you, split you off like that, and go. So we could get an idea. Quantity ideas. Old and Infirm gives us what? 10% discount to land maintenance. That's pretty sizable. We're still 8 years ahead on military tech. So right now we spent 61. Is that with reinforcements? Barely. So the base maintenance is 56. You know what? That actually will be a significant saving. I'm going to grab it. Yeah. A really huge actual saving. And YOLA's become self-sustaining. Good. So again, that frees up another colonist. So do I want to just grab a bunch of this stuff over here or spread out my efforts a bit? Actually, let's grab this because it'll actually go a little faster because it's adjacent to some stuff. Boom. Done. And where's the potential uprisings? So we're going to send you sure there, and you here, and you're going to go in the middle, and then we'll feed in from both sides. Okay. Makura is going to have some problem. They're revolutionaries. We're going to have a revolutionary Makura? Could be. Depends on how much force limit they can raise. Sabotage your military recruitment. That's fine. We're fine there. And speaking of, fabricate a claim. I want to get another claim on territory down here. Just to say, oh, we got a backup. Yeah, I don't actually know what the next war will be. I can't believe that's getting attrition there. Huh. I mean, we've got more than we need for the rebel busting anyway, but I'm still surprised that that's attrition. Move you down there. Okay. And revolt. Oh. Well, that's very awkward. I'm assuming that's all those. Oh, it's not actually all those. Growing colonies expired. Come on, autosave. Oh, I should get this on an SSD or something. Actually, wait. The saves do go onto an SSD. What the hell? Seems like it should go a lot faster. I don't know. All right, good enough there. And we'll park you there for some rebel busting. How's the coring coming along? Nearly there. Excellent. Although we do still have to fabricate some more stuff over at the Ottomans. Or we have to fabricate a thing over at the Ottomans. Colonial Ventures. Invest in naval force. Increase our ship cost, but give us tech discount. We're not building any ships, so the extra cost is going to be fine. We'll take the tech discount. Yeah, no problem there. Declining power of the nobility. They lose 10 influence. And a bunch of modifiers just went away, which actually puts us in a good place for New World Charters. They need an influence of 40 or greater. Okay, so we can eat some of their loyalty. Yeah, I can't raise their influence unless we give them more land, so we'll hold off on that. We have to make sure not to do anything that increases their influence, so we don't want to do anything like that. We've got some room to play over here. Military support, that's power. They would bring their loyalty down to 30. Then we can do the diet, though. It's not a whole lot of power, but it's going to be fine. Okay. Not that we really need to rush up. Well, no, we did just get a thing in the ideas. So yeah, we'll be in good position for that. Guild privilege defended. Bunch of modifiers wearing off. And yeah, I really don't want to push the guilds too much because they're just such a giant pain in the butt. I'll bring this down to that. Send you there. Cores done. Recent uprisings are wearing off. There's some more due anytime now. Although it's going to continue to improve. So I'm not too concerned. Financially good money. That's despite the fact that we're at full maintenance and actually have some pretty expensive advisors. We have all, yeah, 2 level 3. Oh, that is a giant stack. Giant stack of opposition. And a really tiny one for some reason. Okay, cores can go away. Gives us a diplomatic insult CB on Spain and gets 10 loyalty from the Merchant Guild. Oh, well, no, we'll go with this one. I don't care what Spain thinks of me. Cores and rebels. I think that's probably all the cores, but obviously we're going to stomp the rest of the rebel situation here. Yeah, 0 overextension. Everything is groovy. Reduce overextension completed. Not that I really care that much about a Diplo rep. It's not terribly important here. Colonize East Timor. Turn into a city. Well, we'll take the city thing because we've already got that on the way. That's going to be alright. Okay, so you're moving down there, which is fine. Invest in an idea. Economic idea, no. We want to keep going up admin tech, thank you very much. Okay, they'll be able to deal with their rebels at some point. They've got a decent army, so congratulations to them. Oh, we're not going to be able to catch these guys in time. That's too bad. So a little bit more separatism. Natives, hooray! Blockade ports. Group up and go. Rebellion over there. Boom. And yeah, split up and do that. So how long does our truce last against with these guys? Surprisingly long time, actually, for splitting off these countries. That's okay. Missionary Falls Ill has expired. So we could try to convert them next time. You guys are all done. Make your way up over here. Ottomans. Fabricate claim. Can only fabricate 1. So do that and probably stop building a spy network. I mean, if we do have it, we can siege faster, but it's not really something that's terribly important. Great Britain declared war on Spain. Oh, shit. So now we got real options. Oh, what happened here? Tlemcen split off from Spain. Oh, or Portugal. That's wonderful, because this is all Portuguese. And in fact, these are more Moroccan separatists. Oh, that's really good news. Holy crap. So the Ottomans are westernizing, which means they're not going to be too competent right now. Spain is at war with Great Britain. We want to re-grab Tlemcen before anyone else does. Songhai is still a target. We have a million things to do. Our overextension has gone away, so we really are in a good place to pull some triggers. Maybe then I will wait until the Ottomans are actually in a war. Because, I mean, westernizing is a vulnerability, but war is an even bigger vulnerability. So I'm going to, like, click over here. I guess the one thing is I'm really close, but this war's not going to last that long. It's going to take the Ottomans forever to westernize, right? Probably? I don't know. I think there's never been a better time to go after to go after Spain. Yes, I will take that. The production efficiency is actually very handy. Another ID group, but really what we're looking for is that tech level 27. So 2 more to go. We'll get the 60% discount on swallowing up land, which will be wonderful. So we'll get a little bit of attrition probably along the way as we march. Moroccan Separatists, entered that, entered that. I'm going to unmothball my heavies, because Spain, of course, has a navy. That being said, Great Britain has a bigger navy. Got Separatists over there. That is entirely manageable, however. Rocket Separatists entered our land over there. A wee bit annoying. Definitely more than a little bit annoying. Have to figure out what to do with those Separatists. It'd be really nice if they split off completely from Portugal. Really nice. Best new technology. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't want to. Being ahead of time will give us the trade efficiency bonus, which is wonderful. And the free yearly corruption decrease. And rebellion did pop over there. So you guys go over here and clean this up. I mean, we did know there was more rebellions that were going to come. So I guess you know, didn't necessarily need to jump on the Spanish stuff. I mean, we don't actually need that many troops to fight Spain, since they're not going to have many troops where we are. More revolts. Alright, you, group up, smash that. And you are going to deal with this momentarily, and then we've got that. Alright, that's entirely manageable. I'm okay with this. We are still well above our naval force limit, so I'm not going to build any heavies, although it's kind of tempting. What I should do is I don't know if these are upgradable. They're heavy frigates. Is heavy frigates still... No, great frigates, in fact. I would like you to dock. We're going to do a mass upgrade of these guys. Done. Split. Go and do that. And over here, you guys are getting ready. Recall the diplomat with Hejaz. How close are we to starting to annex you? 1 more year away. Relationship's not quite there. I will give you some subsidies. That's going to be overkill, but it's fine. We'll get you in position to do this. And then we can also follow that up with a gift. Oh yeah, we dealt with those rebels. You're going to stop there. You're actually going to go there. De-rebelify that. That should still progress things within Portugal, though. Deal with this. Anyone else about the pop? No, it's actually quite low for everything. Good. Excellent. Still +1 stability. Yes. Conversion successful. Very nice. Convert some more. Do. Come on, get in there. Come on, quick. Excellent. Smash hard. So you're going to go there. Yeah. Spain. How's our spying? It's in Spain. We could fabricate another claim over here, which I guess is probably okay. Let's see what colonies have to offer. We'd lose 2 mercantilism. Ew, no, none of that is good. This one, yeah. Let's piss off some people. Who cares about them? We've occupied that. Great. About to win that fight. And then we'll go and hunt for some more things. Okie dokie. Well, we knew that I was going to die a little bit sooner because I did make myself into a general. But I was hoping to get a little bit more. What was I? Didn't check the year. It's probably around 30. But I had a crap leader. The reason I turned myself into a general, even though I didn't use myself to be a general, is because I was crap and I knew my heir was good. It has the downside of costing us 1 stability, but other than that, it's actually a pretty huge win. We're at 100% legitimacy with a 464 leader, Emperor Johann, although I assume Arumba will rename it. When did I lose this advisor? I don't know, but hell, Arumba will have more options about what to do. We haven't actually declared war. We are not in a Regency Council. 16. Actually, this is just about perfect. A 16-year-old 646? Sorry, 464? That's pretty damn stupendous. Couple of rebels, but that's just that now we've got the recent uprising thing, so we've actually got a good amount of peace lined up. I kind of like where I'm leaving this off. Again, you know, I would have liked to live maybe a little bit longer so I could get more credit for painting Africa green. But I think we did okay on our little reign. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Yeah, we probably reigned about 20 years because we didn't have an heir right away. We got it pretty soon. Maybe 18 years, something like that. 18 to 20 years is probably how long we reigned. Plus the Regency Council. No. All right. Okay. I shouldn't complain. I forgot that I did run the game for a fair while with the Regency Council. My king did die young, but it wasn't too terrible. Got the name definitely very big. These will be really easy to fill in later on, but I'm happy that we've got a good opportunity to go after Spain over here. Oh, 2 wars! France and Great Britain. Oh, that shakes things up. And then, yeah, the whole Portuguese holding over here. I think Aruma's going to have a hell of a lot of fun. And I would not be surprised if a lot of this was cleaned up by the time the save came back to me. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.